So this is the first time I've picked up the camera in a few days. It is 8:45 on Wednesday the 20th. And life has been crazy. I got home from Philly Monday afternoon, took a nap, went to the gym, went to work Tuesday, got home, took a nap, did 2 classes at the gym. So I was very tired. And then today was just a crazy day at work. I did not get out of there until like 4:30. And David, my department head, is off this week. So I'm by myself. And we had the final walkthrough of the condo today, which went well. I just went and bought my paint. But I honestly don't know if we're gonna close on Friday because this frickin' underwriter is driving me nuts. She emails me Friday afternoon. Goes, hey, I need these documents. Can you get them to me by Monday? Okay, I email them to her Saturday. I don't get a response until 6 o'clock today. And she's like, oh, hey, I need these couple more documents. And I'm just like, first off, why? Second off, the stuff she wants needs to be signed. And my printer at home does not work. I mean, it does. It used to. But I haven't used it in a couple of years, and I haven't used it with my new laptop that I got like a year. I've had this laptop for over a year, but like I have not used that printer in a couple of years, and when you do that, printers get angry and don't like to work, so I have to print things at work, so that delays things another day. Like I'll have to print them out tomorrow and, you know, email her a copy while I'm at work, but like we're supposed to close on Friday. Tomorrow is Thursday, and she still hasn't. I asked her, you know, after I confirmed what I was supposed to send her, I asked her, you know, how much exactly do I need for closing and what form does it have to be in? Because I still don't know if it's a wire transfer or if it has to be like a cashier's check or something, because those take time to get, especially since you have to make an appointment to see a teller because COVID. I mean, I have to make an appointment for tomorrow anyway because I need a cashier's check to do the lease buyout, which I'm turning in Friday. And like I requested a cashier's check online, but did not think about the fact that it has to be signed for and I have to go into work. So I'm going to go in and get a second one, just so that way I can have one on hand if I'm not here when they try to deliver it. So like I'll already be going to the bank tomorrow, so if she lets me know, I can get that taken care of while I'm at the bank tomorrow. But otherwise it's going to delay closing and I'm going to lose a whole weekend of... probably lose a whole weekend of that I could be painting, that I could be moving stuff, and that kind of annoys me that it's just this underwriter who will not email me back. Okay. It's relax time now, which means a movie and my laptop. And I think I need super relaxing, so I need to pick which movie I want because I'm tired and I'm stressed and I just want everything to be finished off and yeah. Happy Wednesday. Good morning. It is 7:45 on Friday, the 22nd. We were supposed to close today, but my lender and my real estate agent talked to me last night and we are now closing on Wednesday, which is fine. That gives me, I lose the weekend and a few days to move things into paint, but I get a little bit more rest time because I was feeling really, really stressed. I was also supposed to get a raise today, or, you know, see a raise reflected on my paycheck today, which did not happen. So I'm gonna have to go talk to the lab director because I've earned that and I want it. And I need to have some breakfast and head into work because I'm ready to come home and take a nap. It's been a long week and I need to do more packing. I'm probably gonna take advantage of the fact that I now have this weekend available, you know, not painting, not unpacking, not moving, so I'm gonna do some actual packing and get some stuff, deal with those boxes that I bought at Staples. So yeah, I'm gonna, oh, I also have to go and do the lease buyout today. and deal with BGE and about moving. That's the agenda. But for now, the agenda is breakfast and going to work. Hey guys, it's 3:15 on Saturday. I went to the rink this morning. I stayed up until like 1:30 last night, so I did not get to the rink super early, but you know, considering I hadn't been in like a month, it just felt good to get my skates on and roll. And then I went to the gym and had my aerial tricks class. I learned a really awesome new trick called the swoopy whoopy, and I will insert a video of that right here. And now I'm gonna get ready to nap. I need to like do some cleaning today. Made myself a to-do list last night in my Carpe effing DM journal. So I've accomplished 3 of the things on my list. I also got this box packed last night. That is my PS3 and my GameCube packed in with some like my couch pillows and couch blankets, so that way they are nice and protected. And now I'm gonna take a nap, and then we will be productive after my nap, because I have earned one. I am tired. But I just wanted to give you all that update. Okay, it's like 9 o'clock. I went to Target, got a few things. I got some Swiffer dusters, some Drano, some bug spray, because I saw the biggest goddamn spider yesterday. And it went into that little gap between the wall and the cupboards. So I have that for if he comes back. I got this. It's a Campbell Skillet Sauces Sesame Chicken, where you just cook up some chicken and then add the sauce. So I figured I'd give that a shot. I was also very excited because Target had the mac and cheese that I like, which is this Kraft Thick and Creamy, because Safeway has not had it for weeks. So I got a 4-pack of that, and I got a fancy HDMI splitter, which has 4 ports on it, and it has a remote that you can switch what goes to what, because like now that I have my I've got my PS3, I've got my PS4, I've got my cable box, I've got my Fire Stick, I've got just too many things. I also have my GameCube, but that predates HDMI ports. So I got that, so that way when I get to the new place and get the new entertainment center set up, I can have that. I was also going to do factory resets on the 2 old laptops I have here, but one of them I knew was going to give me fits because the screen is just completely busted, and the other one, the one I was going to try, apparently will not charge. Or like it, the charging cord no longer works, so it won't turn on. So it's a bust on that. But I am actually going to fight with my cable. My cable to turn on, please. Do I even have my cable plugged in? I don't think I have the cable plugged in. I think that's the problem. But there is a new movie out that I want to watch. It's called, well, actually it has 2 names, Sons of Philadelphia or Brothers by Blood, and it's got why can't I think of his name? Joel Kinnaman, who was in Suicide Squad, and it's got Matthias Schoenaerts, which is who we're watching it for, because we love Matthias Schoenaerts. And it just came out. All I know about it is I think it's about a Philadelphia crime family, which I think is why the alternate name is Sons of Philadelphia. But I am going to rent it on Xfinity, because like the Amazon Prime account that I use is my mother's, and the like Vudu account that I use is my mother's, so I feel better using this because this one I actually pay for. So I am excited to watch this. Sorry, I'm trying to search for it. Pretty sure this is like, I have the cable for 3 reasons. One is because it's actually cheaper for me to have cable and internet than it is for me to have just internet. And it is, I keep it for last week tonight and to rent movies. So I'm gonna watch this, and I am very excited about this, and yeah, I don't know what else I have to say other than I will let you know how the movie is when it's done. I apologize for the noise. I just started the washer because it's Sunday and that's laundry day. It's also about 1 o'clock. I realized that I never reviewed that movie last night. It wasn't bad. It was certainly more my style of movie than some of Matthias's other movies that I've watched. Looking at you, Danish girl. Ugh. Thematically, it reminded me a lot of one of his other movies that I really enjoyed called Close Enemies, which is a Netflix original. So it's on Netflix, but it's a French Netflix original, so it's entirely in French. I don't speak a lick of French. Which, like, on the one hand, that's good because I really like Close Enemies, but on the other hand, it kind of makes this one look a little bit worse by comparison, because Close Enemies was really, really good. The entire story takes place in the span of about 48 hours, so it's very high, like high energy, high tension, whereas this one had some pacing issues that felt very slow and sluggish and kept going back and forth between, you know, present day and flashbacks without really giving you much information on the flashbacks, and it kind of takes a little bit to figure out that that is what's going on. I didn't hate it. Didn't love it. I'm not upset that I watched it, but not the best of his movies. As for today, I was gonna do more packing, but I kind of need to get some of this stuff gone first, so the packing will probably be on hold until after Wednesday when I can start to get some of this stuff moved over. I won't be able to really unpack all this stuff, but I still have like multiple boxes from Staples that I need to like put together. So yeah, there's that. I have a bag of tech to be taken to Office Depot today to be recycled. And yeah, and I need to go to Safeway because I really did not do that this week, or last weekend, because I was out of town. But I think for now I'm going to play a little bit of Batman because I haven't played Batman in a little while. And then I will start my out of house errands as opposed to doing the stuff I needed to do around the house this morning, which I did some of that, you know, dealing with stuff in my not today file, filing away some papers, putting away my laundry, dealing with the dishes, you know, boring adult stuff that I'm kind of really bad at doing. So yeah, I'm gonna play some Batman. I have almost beat the main story. So in these games, you've got your main storyline and your side missions, and with this one, you beat the main story, but then it's like you need to complete like 70% of the side missions to like get like the final cutscenes and everything. So I'm on that part. And then there's New Game Plus, and then there's a bunch of downloadable content, which I will probably end up purchasing eventually because I love this series. So yeah, I'm gonna play some Batman, and then we'll go to Safeway and Office Depot to get rid of that tech, because the less stuff I'm trying to move, the better. I'm home. Office Depot, the Office Depot near me apparently does not do electronic recycling, so I still have those 2 laptops and that printer, and I'll have to take it to Best Buy a little bit later, but I just was not feeling up to going to Best Buy today. And I got some groceries, and I will show you what I got at Safeway. I really didn't get very much today, because like all things considered, even though I did not go shopping last week, I didn't need much. my groceries really go up and down. Like some weeks I'm like, oh, I need all the snacks and all the beverages and things to cook dinner, and some weeks I'm like, well, I still have plenty of snacks and most of what I need to cook dinner in the house, and this week was one of those weeks. So I'm gonna unpack my Galaxy's Edge bag full of groceries and I'll show you what I got. I got some more of the snack portions of the Tillamook medium cheddar. At home, they come individually wrapped and they're called Tillamoos, so I just call them Tillamoos, but these are like a perfect snack for me because A, it's Tillamook, and B, they're delicious. I got some more milk. They only had 2 small protein shakes, so I might have to go back a little bit later in the week and get more. And some gravy mix and some mashed potato mix to make dinner this week. And then I found these Kodiak Cakes protein packed crunchy granola bars, oats and honey. They have 10 grams of protein per serving. I don't know if they'll be any good. I like granola bars. I like oats and honey granola bars, and I like high protein content in my food and in my snacks because with my metabolism being as high as it is, I get hungry really quickly. And so that's why I drink the chocolate protein shakes in the morning, so that way I'm not hungry within half an hour of getting to work. So hopefully these protein granola bars will be good and will help me limit my snacking by keeping me full. So I will let you know how those taste when I try them. But for now, I am going to finish watching the Mouse and Mermaid vlog that I'm watching, and then I'm going to take a nap. I am also probably going to try these white chocolate creme brulee Ghirardellis. So I will do that now. So I bought these at Target like a week ago. They're part of their like Valentine's Day Ghirardellis, and it comes as like a double heart. I really love creme brulee, so we will see if this is any good. I don't know how you can see, but it's got like these little crunchy pieces inside that I think are supposed to represent the bruleed sugar on top of your creme brulee. It does taste like creme brulee, but like not a good creme brulee. More like a cheap creme brulee. They're not bad. They're not bad, but I probably won't get them again. Oh well. I tried it, and I think I will stick with the. Do I have any? I'll do with the milk chocolate sea salt caramels. I also still have some of the white chocolate sugar cookie in my Halloween candy bowl that's really not full of Halloween candy. Okay, that's it for now. I'll check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it's 6:45 on Tuesday, January 26th. I was supposed to go to the gym today, but when I woke up this morning, I knew that that was not happening. So instead I took an extra long nap, and now I'm going to make some dinner. This week I'm having cottage pie. It is actually the very first recipe I remember making myself. I did basically home ec in 7th grade, and one of our assignments was we had to make dinner for our family, and I made cottage pie. It's a recipe that my mom has in a Disney cookbook that says that it's from the UK Pavilion in Epcot. I've never had cottage pie from the UK Pavilion in Epcot, but that's where we got the recipe from. So I am going to get this started. I will show you what I'm doing along the way. But it is 6:45 and I have yet to start cooking, so I need to start cooking if I plan to, you know, actually eat tonight. So I'm gonna put this down and get started. Okay, so we've made the gravy, we've made the mashed potatoes, we've put in a 1/4 cup of butter. It's a lot of butter. And we're going to melt this butter so we can cook up some onion and some ground beef, or else I'm gonna do the dishes. Because that's a thing that has to do. Anywho. Dinners. And we're watching Schitt's Creek because it's funny and I'm enjoying it. Okay, I added the gravy to the meat mixture, topped it with mashed potatoes, and technically you're supposed to put more butter on top of that, but honestly there's so much butter in here already. So now we bake it at 400 degrees for like 15 to 20 minutes. And then we can eat at like 8 o'clock. Hey guys, it's like 4:45 on Wednesday the 27th. I'm home from work and closing got pushed again, so now we're closed Friday, so we've been pushed back a whole week. So hopefully 3rd time's the charm and we can actually close on Friday, because I have stuff to move and walls to paint, and I've lost an entire week of time that I could do that. So instead I guess we're gonna have a nice relaxing evening at home, and I'm gonna take a nap and maybe be productive around the house tonight. Who knows? Certainly not me. But I do know it's nap time. So it's about 9 o'clock on Thursday night, the 28th, and it has been a day. I got home from work at like 10 after 5, which is late for me, and really only had like 20 minutes to like eat something quick, grab my stuff, change my clothes so I could go to the gym. I'm on my way to the gym when I hit something in the road and pop a tire. Get a hold of my mom, because of course I don't have my AAA card with me. She manages to get me the AAA number and my AAA card number, but I don't have service anymore. Like, the call kept failing, so I, you know, managed to drive forward a little bit until my dad can get through to me. Then I'm like, okay, I must have service, so I call them, and as I'm on the phone with AAA, my lender calls me. You know, managed to get my spare on thanks to AAA, and I'm gonna have to go, probably just not go to work tomorrow, and, you know, go get that tire fixed. And you know, the lender, we are clear to close tomorrow, which is great, but, you know, they had a couple more things that they needed, and, you know, they'll let me know at, like, lunch tomorrow how much money I need, you know, actually need for close, and I'm like, I'm just so stressed. And add in, we're supposed to have a nor'easter coming through on Sunday, which could drop like 5 to 7 inches of snow. I'm just stressed and tired, and it has been a day, and I'm just ready to, like, sleep for 2 years. A little bit. But, you know, I have stuff I need to do tomorrow, and the leasing office is coming by tomorrow to do a pre-lease break inspection, so I cannot be here asleep all day because that won't work. And yeah, I'm just tired, and it has been a day, and I'm just gonna relax and watch a movie because that's where my life is at right now. I hope your days are going better than mine. So in the continuing saga of only me, I called into work, told them I was gonna be late, you know, didn't know if I was gonna be able to get in. I went to Mr. Tire, they had my tire in stock, you know, gonna get me squared away. And I said probably like 40 minutes. I was like, okay, that'll put me at like 10. You know, I wanted to run to the bank, pick up some groceries on the way home. I was like, well, that'll put me getting into work, you know, after 11, which the bulk of our work is done in the morning. And, you know, I have to leave it. I have, you know, have closing today. So I was like, you know, let me just call them and tell them I'm not going to make it in. It's not worth it for me to go in just a couple of hours after, you know, most of our work is done. Well, I'm glad I did, because not, I don't know, 10 minutes after I hung up, the manager calls me over and he goes, there's a problem. So they pulled my car into the wrong bay, and the leg of the lift, it sounds like you're not supposed to put small cars on that lift, it caught my front bumper. and I have no idea what exactly happened, but he said it's bad. So he was talking with his manager and like liability and everything on what he's supposed to do for me. But they finally took me home because, you know, he didn't want me to have to sit there for hours while he, you know, figures this out, you know, getting me a rental car, getting my car fixed. So yeah, that's how today is going. Only me, right? I suppose the only nice thing is that I know that I won't have to pay for any repairs for whatever damage their Lyft did to my car, because 'twas not my fault. And who knows, maybe they'll comp the tire too, but yeah. Only me. So I guess I'm gonna play some Batman. There's supposed to be an inspection of my apartment today, and I might be here. Oh, I'm having a day, guys. I'm having a day. Okay, so closing has officially been pushed back to Wednesday because of the nor'easter, and the seller did not feel comfortable closing on Monday because of the weather, but if the weather is better, we will close earlier. And I got off the phone with the car shop, so it sounds like what happened was my splash guard was hanging a little bit, and the lift was a little bit too high on one side, and it got caught. He said that it's drivable, and that from the outside you can't tell anything happened. So he's gonna send somebody to come and pick me up so I can come and take it home and have it. But that he wants me to go to a body shop because they are not a body shop, and he wants to get it checked out. And, you know, since they will be covering it, it's fine by me. I am really glad that I, you know, called work earlier, like, and I thought I was just getting the tire replaced and that was gonna take an hour, and let them know that I wouldn't be able to come in today because it's 5 o'clock and, you know, I have no car. So, yeah. And I'm gonna make my mom bring painting clothes because I was hoping to get all the painting and moving all the small stuff done before they got out here, but it's January 29th. And they get here on February 17th, something like that. And I've lost 2 whole weekends that I could have been painting and moving stuff and everything. So yeah, I am tired. It has been a long day. I took like a 2-hour nap earlier because I was just so mentally and physically exhausted. And I'm probably gonna go to Olive Garden for dinner because A, I deserve it, and B, I have a gift card from my grandma, so it's not like I would be spending money that I may need on hand to close. But yeah, I'm just like over it. I'm over everything. This has been a week. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Just to, you know, been Snapchatting my friends all day, and I was like, if I end up resorting to alcoholism, y'all have witnessed my descent to madness. So, yeah. I'm like so stressed, I'm not even stressed anymore, and I'm just tired. So, hopefully, you guys, hopefully my luck is bad enough that your guys' luck is good. That I have taken all of this, all of the bad luck floating in the universe, and just taken it for myself for these last couple weeks, so. You're welcome. So it's like 11:30 on Saturday the 30th, and I need to go get ready to go to the gym, but I realized I did not give you a final update last night. I finally got my car back. The manager from Mr. Tire came to get me at like 7:30 after the shop had closed and all of his customers, done dealing with all the customers. So what had happened was I had issues with the splash guard before, with it dangling a bit, and it like part of it has legitimately got ripped off by the lip of the parking lot where I live. And he had 2 new techs working on my car that he, you know, we too busy to train people. Everybody is. And they put it on a lift that's not really meant for small passenger cars like my little Civic. And one of the ends of the lift was just a little bit higher than the other, a little bit higher than they expected, and my splash guard was hanging just a little bit lower than they expected, and the two caught, and it just peeled the bumper up. But like, I'd been to the body shop after the piece of splash guard got ripped off, and they were like, well, we could fix it, but it will be expensive, and bumpers are just designed to fall off if you look at them wrong. So that's what it did. It did what bumpers do, and it just came apart. And, you know, they did a really thorough, you know, check of it. They got the bumper put back, like, it looks good as new. Did a really thorough check of it, you know, radiator wasn't damaged, nothing leaking. And, you know, we just kind of agreed that it was just the bumper. You know, these things happen. You know, it's, you know, no need to get insurance and a body shop involved. Like, it's fine. And, he was really impressed with how well it drives, considering it's 10 years old and has 100,000 miles on it. But it just, you know, I felt bad that it was my car that started off his really bad day, and, like, he felt bad that, you know, this happened to my car and kind of interrupted my day, because I was, you know, stuck at home because I had no transportation. But all things considered, it wasn't that bad. And I had been, like, already considering, like, calling out sick to work because I was just really, like, having, like, a stress hangover from last week. And so, you know, I had a nice relaxing day at home. But I think I mentioned that the closing got pushed again until Wednesday. It was originally pushed till Monday, but the seller, we have a nor'easter coming, and the seller was like, nah, let's do Wednesday after everything's passed. So hopefully we get Wednesday, which I've lost, you know, basically 2 weeks that I could have been moving and painting, so my mom's probably gonna have to help me paint, which is fine. But I really do need to get ready to go to the gym. I didn't go to the rink this morning. After yesterday, I was like, no, I'm just gonna wake up when I wake up, and we'll see what happens. And I do still need to go to Best Buy to get rid of those electronics. But really what I need to do today more than anything is I need to go get groceries because the nor'easter is supposed to hit tomorrow. So I need to make sure that I'm properly stocked up in case we are snowed in. So I need to go get ready to go, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. So it's 2:30 on Sunday. I woke up at 10 and proceeded to lay in bed for 3 hours doing nothing. Let me show you what it looks like outside. Wow, okay. Now my phone will figure it out. This is my camera, I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got some snow. So I'm going to be doing a whole lot of nothing today. Probably some work packing and everything, because I have essentially lost 2 weeks for moving. However, I saw the place, like we did the first tour on a day that it was snowing, so I'm hoping that this snow bodes well for actually closing. Anyway, I am going to, I think, take a box upstairs and build it and start loading up my pop figures. And actually, I'm gonna finally edit and post the bi-weekly vlog that should have gone up like 3 weeks ago because I'm, you know, busy and garbage and all that fun stuff. Yeah. I will have so much time today as I do nothing, and probably the only reason I will get dressed will be to put these pajamas in the wash. It's one of those days, guys. It's one of those days. Time is meaningless. AKA it's 8:15. I got dressed in the sense that I put on a different set of pajamas, and I'm just now getting ready to have dinner. My work is closed for tomorrow. This is what it currently looks like outside, so yeah, we've got a decent amount of snow. It looks like it's stopped snowing for the moment, but yeah, I'm gonna have my leftover Olive Garden from last night and just kind of chill. Yeah, and it's supposed to, according to my weather app, which does not want to behave. Oh my god. Please behave. Yeah, it's supposed to snow pretty much all day tomorrow as well. and it looks like possibly into Tuesday. So, yeah. I'm gonna eat some dinner. I've got my oven preheating so that way I can warm up some Olive Garden breadsticks, because we love Olive Garden breadsticks in this house.